They come onto a meeting and there is no opener, there is no finisher, there is no takeaway from the meeting, there is no minutes of the meeting. What are the next action items? What are we actually discussing in the meeting? It's a very important takeaway for you as students. Hello, vanakkam, welcome back. Time, என்ற வார்த்தை மணி நேரம் or time is what we are going to talk about. இது வந்து எதனாலடா நிறைய மீட்டிங்ஸ் அட்டென்ட் பண்ணுவேன். அந்த மீட்டிங்ஸில் வந்து ஜென்ரலாக மக்கள் என்ன பண்ணுவாங்கன்னா, and it's a very important takeaway for you as students or entrepreneurs, as business owners, as an employee working for an organization or as a teacher. When you're in a classroom and teachers வந்து ஒரு பீரியட் நடத்திட்டு இருக்காங்கன்னா, அந்த பீரியட் வந்து கரெக்டாக 30 minutes 45 minutesல எண்ட் ஆயிடும். That is why you ring a bell and the meeting is over. ஒரு Zoom meeting அட்டென்ட் பண்ணுறப்ப வந்து the Zoom meeting starts at that particular time and அந்த டைம் வந்து கரெக்டாக அது end ஆகும். or teamsல இருக்கிறப்ப it ends at that particular time and then அந்த மீட்டிங் அந்த டைம்குள்ளார அந்த மீட்டிங் முடியலன்னா we extend the time. But what happens is when you're setting in person meetings, இது வந்து என்னோட எக்ஸ்பீரியன்ஸ்னால சொல்றேன், பெரும்பாலும் மக்கள் வந்து they'll say, hey, I want to meet you for 30 minutes, right? 30 minutes ன்ற மீட்டிங் செட்டப் பண்ணிட்டு they come on to a meeting and there is no opener, there is no finisher, there is no takeaway from the meeting, there is no minutes of the meeting. What are the next action items? What are we actually discussing in the meeting? They just come on to a meeting, they'll say, okay, this is a financial review meeting, and you come to a finance review meeting and you put up a dashboard and you haven't even practiced whoever is going to present, right? Okay, there is an Excel spreadsheet. What do I look from that Excel spreadsheet? You got to give me the context in terms of, okay, from this data, this is what we infer and this is the correction what we need to make. Any stage, wherever you are, you could be an entrepreneur, you could be a fresher you've taken an entry-level job, working as a manager, director, whatever it is, right? When you're setting up a meeting, why are you setting up that meeting? Why do you need that meeting? Yeah. If you can clearly articulate and bulletize it. Put in bullets stating that this meeting is for ABC purpose. Yeah. The second thing is when you come for that meeting, before the meeting, send the agenda. If you're going to present something, share the deck as well ahead of time. Share the presentation material ahead of time stating that, hey, please review the material and be ready. When you get onto the meeting, just stick straight to the agenda. 3 points. Hey, these are the 3 points which I wanted to cover. This is the data. What are your thoughts? And then have takeaways from the meeting. And summarize in the meeting. Towards the end of the meeting, you summarize stating that these are the 3 points what we discussed and these are the takeaways. And also, I think one of the things which we need to be cognizant of is the pullback. The meeting sometimes will go haywire. Or meeting we are talking about random things. Can you be the person, get the meeting back in control and talking, hey, this is our key reason why we came for the meeting, can we come back? If you're a pullback guy or a girl who's pulling back the meeting, you have the ability to get noticed as well. Yeah. People, the leaders in the call, they get to notice you and you are a person who has accountability, right? So why I say that is, right? I've seen... It is funny, but they'll say, okay, I want a meeting for 30 minutes. And on the 30 minutes, we don't discuss that particular topic at all. And it goes on and on for an hour. And we don't think about time is the most valuable asset what we have in our lives. And we are not cognizant about it. We don't think so much about it. நீங்கள் வந்து அந்த மீட்டிங்கு வரப்போ வந்து அந்த 30 minutesல வந்து you'll have to cover all the topics what you wanted to plan. And at that particular point in time, you can ask for, okay, 10 minutes extension kadikuma. So being cognizant of somebody else's time is something very, very important. So when you are, நீங்க வந்து மீட்டிங் யாரையாவது செட்டப் பண்றீங்கன்னா, showcase them that you are cognizant, that you are so aware about scarcity and the preciousness of the time, and you say you are so thankful for the 30 minutes and try to cover that within the 30 minutes. And people will acknowledge அது நீங்க கரெக்டா ஃபாலோ பண்ணீங்கன்னா, and if you stick to your time and be punctual. ஒரு மீட்டிங் ஆரம்பிக்குதுன்னா make sure that you are showing ahead of the meeting and you're waiting there rather than being late. I've learned this through my own lessons in my life. All right, so make sure that you are sticking to the time, covering the agenda, and try to get that meeting done within that specific span of time. People will start appreciating you for that. It is so important in business. While you are a student, even as parents, it is so important. So every time when you are setting up a meeting, try to finish it, start it early, and finish it on time. Hey, why are meetings exactly for 30 minutes, 45 minutes, and 60 minutes? Why not 9 minutes? What are your thoughts? Comment below and tell me why is it for 30 minutes? All right. I hope that was helpful. For the time which you've invested, I am forever grateful.